John, the musical was last time. This episode's The Best Thing is El Yunque. It's a rainforest on a mountain in Puerto Rico, which is also an island, and that's about as tropical as you can get. It's a beautiful national park. There is just lush jungle everywhere. Trails to hike, waterfalls, places you can swim. It's January and it's swimming temperatures right now. It's one of the most beautiful places you can visit. If you're ever on Puerto Rico for any reason, you have to come here. I don't know about you, but being in a jungle and finding a vine, it takes every ounce of maturity I have not to swing from it. This episode's Look What I Can Do. When we're kids, we always want to talk about running off and joining the circus, and it sounds really cool. Some jobs are much less cooler than others. But still pretty cool. At this circus I went to in Puerto Rico, I was physically assaulted by a clown. This clown. But I turned the other cheek. But I only got two cheeks. So bozo, if I ever see you again. So this episode's media bite is an independent music sampler called Songs We've Been Trying to Tell You About Volume 2. There are 38 tracks on this thing. It's completely free, and I guarantee whatever musical style it is that you like, you're gonna find something on there that you actually like, and from somebody you've probably never heard of before. So it's free, check it out. The information will be in the link at the bottom. Colossians chapter 4 verses 5 and 6. Act wisely towards outsiders, making the most of the time. Your speech should always be gracious, seasoned with salt, so that you may know how you should answer each person. I just spent a lot of time recently in Puerto Rico, and despite my lovely olive skin tone, I don't speak Spanish. I was left out of a lot of conversations. When we went places, I didn't understand what was being said. Yeah, I should have learned Spanish by now, but that's not the point. Everywhere I go, people would speak to me and look at me and treat me like I automatically understood everything they were saying, and I didn't, and I hated it. Finally, people would get that look and say, "Oh, you don't know what I'm saying," and they would help me out. So often we get so caught up in being Christian that we talk to people who don't know Jesus like they're automatically supposed to know everything we know and have full spiritual understanding of everything we understand. People have different levels of understanding. People have different needs. People have different things they need to hear. The truth doesn't change, but we need to be aware that how it's presented may be dependent on who we're speaking to. You can't present the same truth the same way to every person and expect it to be received. But if we really want people to understand the message of the gospel, of God's love, of what God does for us, we need to make sure that we're actually speaking to them in a way that they understand.